Facebook Rangers, Kamen Rider Fan Club, International Kamen Rider Group, my Facebook friends, my family, any YouTube people out there that are watching this, I want to say hello and thank you. Welcome to my new YouTube channel. My name is Maynard in Japan. You can also call me Brandon. Yeah, this channel actually isn't new. I guess I lied. I've had this channel for a year, but I haven't put any videos on it until now because I didn't have anything to talk about. Although I do live in Japan, I knew that I didn't really want to do a channel about like really touristy stuff because I wouldn't want to keep up with it myself. And like if I started posting videos, I just wouldn't have the discipline to keep it updated. But I finally found something that I think I'm going to be able to keep you updated on. So I'm pretty excited about it. And that thing is a Kamen Rider Decade costume build. I'm a big Super Sentai and Kamen Rider fan. I was a huge Power Rangers fan when I was a little kid, you know, because like Mighty Morphin came out when I was 5, so I was like prime age. And you know, in college I discovered Super Sentai, the originals that like Power Rangers came from, and then later on I discovered Kamen Rider. And the first series that I ever watched was Kamen Rider Decade, or Kamen Rider Decade for those English speakers out there. And yeah, I've been toying with the idea of doing a costume of him for a while. Actually, I've wanted to. You know, I decided like if there's one rider that I'm gonna make a costume of, it's gonna be Decade, because I have a Kamen Rider Wizard, this guy right here. I got a costume from Aniki, actually, coming hopefully soon. I hope it's by Halloween because I ordered that thing in March, and I really need it for school. I'm gonna dress up for a week at school, but that's beside the point. I got a wizard costume coming from Aniki soon, but I really wanted to make a Kamen Rider myself. Just really test my skills. I've done cosplay before. Right now we'll roll some images, actually. Back when I was in my senior year of high school, or not high school, college rather, I did the Mighty Morphin White Ranger, or Kiba Ranger from Gosei Sentai Dai Ranger. And that was okay. I mean, it wasn't very accurate, but it made me feel good because I like got a chance to dress up as my childhood hero, and so that was good. And I made the helmet out of pepakura, which has become pretty popular, I guess, over the past few years. And then the year later, I decided I really wanted to up the ante and make a Shinken Red costume. Shinken Retto from Samurai Sentai Shinkenja. That was my favorite Sentai series, still is, and so I decided to go all out. I sewed the suit myself. I learned how to sew. I'd never sewn anything before. I sewed the suit myself. I made the cuffs, and I modified toys to make weapons, and I like made the belt, and I did like everything, almost everything that I could to make it like my original creation. And the only thing that I didn't really make was the helmet, like the sculpt. I tried to make the sculpt and it was friggin' terrible, so I aborted it with like 3 weeks to go until Halloween. Got a kit from Eric, and you know, any of you like who are into cosplay, especially Ranger cosplay, will know who Eric is. I got a kit from him and I finished that, and that took me like 40 hours by itself, so I didn't really cop out, I don't think. But yeah, and that was amazing. That was an amazing experience to finally like have it and wear it. And like I went to Toys R Us. You probably see that picture right about now. I went to Toys R Us and I took a picture with an action figure of myself, and it was great. And I went to a party and I was like the best dressed there. And I posted it online, and like so many people complimented me on it and said how awesome it was, and like, man, I could never do that. And I was like, dude, it was my first time sewing. So since then I've really wanted to do a cosplay, but since I came to Japan, I haven't really had the space to do it, or the resources. well, at least I didn't think I did. I've been keeping my eye out for like materials and things that I could use to make a costume since I got here, but I haven't really been looking hard enough, I guess, and that's my own fault. But, you know, a few weeks ago, I was browsing Facebook Rangers and I saw some of the awesome cosplays on there, and I really got the itch again. I really got it. And, you know, so in true tokusatsu fashion, I decided,
この手で絶対に仮面ライダーディケイドになるで!
And it was a great moment. So since then, I've been working on acquiring what I need to do it. I didn't have a printer, so I got a printer so I can like print stuff off and make templates, and like I didn't have any materials really, so I like went out and I bought a whole bunch of stuff this week, and so we're gonna get this thing going. I'm gonna do Decade costume build, and it's gonna be, I hope, something really worth watching for you Kamen Rider and Sentai fans out there. And just anybody who's looking to make a costume by themselves. I hope it's inspirational, motivational, and all that jazz. So yeah, let me show you some of the space I'm working with. Space was a big concern for me because I live in a tiny Japanese apartment, you know? Like my walls are like this thin. My neighbor is probably complaining next door right now because I'm talking, and you know, whatever. But I decided, you know what, I'm just gonna go for it. So let me show you the space that I'm working with. So this is the main room in my apartment. My apartment is pretty tiny because it is in Japan. Yeah, it's really not a lot of space to work with. Out there is my kitchen, and there's a puzzle of me and my wonderful girlfriend, Mika-chan, on the wall there. But yeah, so this is the space I'm working with. It's really like not big. Like there's that poster I was just showing you, but like here's my floor. It's all white wood, and so I gotta be really careful if I'm doing stuff like painting and everything. This is the only room I have. Out there in the behind the sliding glass doors is the bathroom, and like there's no space to do anything over there. So like my bed is a traditional Japanese futon, just folds up and stuff over there, like the ones they use in Shinkenger, actually. So over here I got some stuff that's all my wizard ring collection, because I'm a big Kamen Rider wizard fan, and my wizard driver and all that stuff, and you know, some other various Sentai toys and stuff. DX Daijujin and Dragon Shiza from Jurenja. Thanks to my friend Kenji who gave those to me. And this here is Decade's helmet, which will be the first thing that I start with when I'm making the costume. I bought this week. It's a little like sort of mask thing, and that's a sombrero from my friend Willie. I don't have any other place to put it, so it's there. This is the first part that I'm gonna start with. I bought this from a recycle shop, which is like a pawn shop over here, for like 700 yen, which is like $7. And I figured it would be good for a reference, you know, if there's any like places of the helmet that I'm not sure the detail and I can't really get good photos of from online. So I'm gonna use this probably a lot for you know, little details on the helmet and everything. And anyway, oh, that's my watch collection. Big watch collector also, but you don't need to see that because whatever. And yeah, and so here's some of the stuff that I got already. I got some foam mats. I'm gonna be making this suit, or the armor anyway, completely out of foam. I hope to do a plastic coating, like with a smooth cast, over the top of that to give it a nice hard feel. And then paint it up, and hopefully it will look like pretty accurate. So like I said, I'm going to be using foam for this costume for the base, and but I'm actually using pepakura files also for, you know, the templates that I'm going to make the armor and the helmet out of. So I'll show you some of the stuff that I've got going already. It's not much, but you know, there will be more very soon because I'm gonna work my butt off tonight on this thing. So let me show you some of the materials that I got and what I've done so far to prepare. I'm gonna turn the camera around here, not very professional I know, but deal with it. So, over here, this is my tiny ass work table. It's really tiny. And, you know, so here I'm using pepakura files. Pepakura is a great like 3D modeler program, and you can make stuff and you know, print out the files and put them together to make stuff. So I'm using pepakura files, but I'm modifying them for foam. So these are some of the ones that I've modified for foam already. Like you kind of got to get rid of the slits, because you can bend foam, especially with heat. You can bend foam and shape it to the size that you want and the shape that you want. So, you know, I don't really need all the slits, and I want to try to make this helmet and armor as clean as I possibly can. So, and I'm going to be using this sort of foam here. This is some 10mm EVA foam that I got. I'm going to be constructing most of the helmet out of 8mm, just because it's a little more pliable. But this is what I'll use for the bars on Decade's helmet. And over here, this is a hot glue gun. That's how I'm going to glue the stuff together. Vital if you want to keep it together well. And these little X-Acto knives, I got one for paper, one for foam, and never the twain shall meet, or I don't know what that other saying is, but whatever. And then you know, some masking tape to keep the stuff together, and a cutting mat. So when I'm cutting, I don't wreck the only table that I have in my tiny apartment. So anyway, so that's what I'm working with now, and yeah, so I'm gonna turn the camera back around because I'm awesome and unprofessional. So yeah, I hope you'll stay tuned to this channel. Tune in next time for the next installment in Brandon's Decade costume build, and I hope you find it interesting, entertaining, motivational, inspirational, and that you tell any of your friends who are Sentai or Kamen Rider fans, or just like making costumes in general, foam costumes. I know there's a lot of Iron Man fans out there who make foam costumes. Hope you'll tell them about this channel, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So very uneloquently, I'm gonna sign off right now and say I will see you guys next time. Thanks a lot.